Hey everybody, welcome to the Crafty Crab. My name's Amanda and this is my new YouTube channel. I wanted to have a space to share some long form content of all the things that I like to do. I am really inspired by watching a variety of YouTubers, people on TikTok, on Instagram, and when they share stuff they're working on, stuff that they've done, stuff they're inspired by, it really inspires me. So I thought I'd give it a try. And really, I'm most inspired by my friend Maddie Warren, the Crafty War Dog, who just started her own YouTube channel as well. So I wanted to join in on the trend. So I am an avid crafter and thrifter, and those are the few things that I'd really like to share on this channel. And to start off, I wanted to take you guys along as I work on my first ever knit cardigan. At the beginning of this year, I finished my first ever knit sweater. Photo here. Beautiful, beautiful. It took me 2 years. Not actively working on it, but it took me 2 years to finish. And so I thought, wow, that was satisfying. Let me start another long project. And my goal now is to finish this before the spring. So it's January right now. I'd love to finish it before the end of February. Who knows? Who knows? This is a totally different pattern. I'll put the pattern here. Boom. It's got a lot of new stuff I've not done before, especially not done in a sweater or cardigan construction. Moss stitch is new to me. I've done cables just on hand warmers. Photo here. That's just hand warmers, and it was my first time doing cables. So this will be my second time doing cables. Reading charts is pretty new to me, so we'll see. I would like to note that my one fun fact, well, one of my fun facts, is that I actually have a degree in textile engineering. So that gives me the ego that I can probably do anything I want when it comes to a new hobby. And it's humbled me. It's not the case. It is not the case. But I'll continue thinking like that. So when I say, oh, a chart, oh, it's just like that class I had. It's not. Yeah, it's not. Hey guys, this is me editing the video and I'm actively sick, but I did want to input this information that though it is not like the classes I took on, large scale textile knitting and weaving, a lot of those principles that I did learn actually do come into play when I'm taking up a new hobby. So it actually has been really beneficial, and it was really beneficial when I was going through school and I knew how to knit and crochet for fun. So I just wanted to add that little caveat in, and I'm sorry, I am sick. So this is a current status of my cardigan. I'm in the middle of a row, so I don't know why this was the time I decided to show you guys, but basically this is the back panel. So this is the top, and then this is the side where the arms will connect, I believe. And this is all done in moss stitch. And tell me if you can spot the mistake. Yeah, so right here, this row right here, you can see I forgot a repeat. Not a big deal. This is the top of the cardigan. It is what it is, and it looks great from there above and there below. So it is what it is, but I did want to say that I just learned how to knit. I believe this is continental, where I don't have to like switch the yarn over from one hand to the other. I used to do it where when I purled, I literally would have to go, let's do an example. I'll do a knit stitch, and then if I was gonna purl, I'd have to go like this and go over here and purl, which is fine, and it worked, for what I was doing. I never did a moss stitch project before, but oh my gosh, that would take me 100 more years to get this done. So I'm really excited about that. And I've been watching The Lord of the Rings for the first time ever. So that's been kind of getting me through this project. I will say I'm on the third Lord of the Rings movie, all extended edition. So I have like about 4 hours left of that. And then I have the 3 Hobbit movies. And ideally, I want to be really close to getting this done by the time I'm finished with those movies, but I don't know. I have to go a few more centimeters on this before I pick up the arm. So I'll check back in when I can. And I will say tonight I am going to a craft, like sit and craft event in Raleigh at Copperline Plant Company. I've never been before, but I really want to make friends that like hobbyists. So I'm gonna do that and be social and be brave. So maybe I'll record a little bit of like, you know, sneaky footage, because this will be my first time going and I probably won't know anybody there. So yeah, I don't know, I'm really excited about it. And then I have a date with my boyfriend. We're getting dinner, and then yeah, we'll see how much I can get done today and tonight at my craft event. Everyone, coming at you live from work. I'm actually on my lunch break, and I wanted to take a minute to show you where I'm at. So it's been a minute since I've checked in. It's end of January now, last week of January. So my goal of finishing it before January is no longer, but that's okay. It was just a goal. It's not a big deal. But I've gotten a lot done. So we have of course, 2 front panels are complete and attached, and now I'm working the body. You can see that here. It's very bright, so the yarn is like glowing. It looks great. So I love the cabling here. Oh yeah, that looks gorgeous. And I'm really pleased with it. This is 1 ball of yarn and a tiny bit of a second ball of yarn. I have 6 balls total. I could possibly be 1 short based off of the recommendation from the pattern. So we'll see. Maybe we'll just make it. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm really excited with how this is coming out. I can't wait to, this part is going to be the hardest here, just working the body. So I can't wait to sort of see some inches grow, and then we'll do the button band, I believe, and then the sleeves. And I'm not sure if they have a suggestion for doing 2 at a time sleeves, because I know myself, and the last sweater I finished, my first sweater, I was stuck on the sleeve that's where I got stuck. And I did them 2 at a time. So if I only did them 1 at a time, I don't know if it would have ever been complete. So yeah, I mean, I'm really pleased with it. I think the color is definitely growing on me. We'll see if I finish this before the cold is done, but just try my best. Here with a bit of a try-on haul update. So I've been working on the body probably about maybe 2 inches or so. And this is my first like try-on of the cardigan, and I'm wearing a really pretty large shirt. It's actually snowing here today, which is not totally typical, so I'm very bundled up, which is perfect knitting weather. So even with the big shirt, it's fitting, you know, as I'd hope it would. You know, you can see here with the arm, still have a lot of space, and this isn't as close as I'd like it to be, but of course, I'm kind of limited with the space I have on my needles, and I haven't done the button band yet on either side, so that will bring it a little bit closer together. And I'm sorry if you hear someone in the room is playing video games. So yeah, I'm really excited. Just keep working, you know, back and forth on the body. I've got a while to go. And I was debating doing like a mini project on the snow weekend to sort of have like a finished object to celebrate, but I'm actually feeling really like inspired to keep working on this. It's a fun workup. I'm enjoying doing the cables and the moss stitch. And I'm going pretty quickly, like for me at least. So yeah, really excited, and I'll check in maybe when I have the body complete, and then I have to do the ribbing as well, and then I think it's the button band and the sleeves. So yeah, we're getting there. I'll check in when I have the body done. Hey everybody, I'm here with a big update. I finished the body and both of the button bands. I still have to do the neckline ribbing, and then of course the sleeves, but let's do a try on. I'm really, really pleased with this. Of course, I will be blocking it. I don't know what way yet. I don't know if I want to do steaming or wet blocking, but you can see there's a lot of room for loosening here in the stitches. And yeah, I'm really, really pleased. This is my first time doing buttonholes, and it was as easy as can be. It was literally just yarn over. I was like, that's it? That's it? So yeah, really pleased. Did the Italian bind off now 3 times, and I love it. I mean, look at this. Stretchy, and I'm sorry if you can hear the rain. We're having like a really nice, warm, rainy day, and I have the window open for the ambiance. I obviously have to tie in my ends. Ooh, now it's coming down hard. But I'm really pleased. And next up is the shoulders, though this might make a cute little vest, but I'm not really like a vest girly as much as I'd like to be. And in terms of buttons, I have this little jar that I made, little promo, that houses all my little button sets. And then I also have a few just like random assorted buttons, but the only ones, I have some really, really large ones in here that I think are really neat, just not for this project. I feel like it really takes away from like the delicateness of this like cable stitch and like the really bright yarn. I don't know, I just feel like it's distracting. And then I have these like medium-sized ones. I only have 2. If I had more, I would maybe use these. The same with these guys. You know, it seems like I only reach for the same type of button when these are all secondhand when I'm thrifting. But the closest contender is actually these 6, which these 2 are different, but I feel like they're similar enough that you can't really tell, and it does not distract from, you know, the sweater itself. But I'm still on the lookout. Actually, this weekend is QuiltCon, and I happen to live in the city that they are hosting it, so I'm hoping I could maybe find some like really unique buttons, maybe with like a little design on it. You know, I'm not opposed. But that's my update. It is now, for reference, it is February 20th, and honestly, for my pace, I'm really pleased with where I'm at right now. I'm hoping by middle of March I could have it all done, if not before. These button bands both took me like 1 hour. The longest thing was just doing the bind off, and it wasn't hard, it just took a while. It was tedious. Hey guys, it's been a while. It is the middle of April. It's April 17th. The clip you just saw, of course, was me frogging my sleeve. I had one more repeat and then I was done. But as I sat down after doing 3 repeats of this sleeve, sitting there and I'm looking at the needle and I'm like, because I was reading ahead, and I remember for the ribbing, you have to use a smaller needle. I accidentally, when taking the sleeve off of the needles, the first sleeve off the needles, kept those small needles on and was knitting the whole sleeve in one size too small needles. And I like was debating if it was worth just kind of keeping it, but they would have made me crazy. So here's the update. Sleeve 2, not even halfway through. And I have to say, I'm a little frustrated. I'm like losing momentum kind of a lot. I did attach another button. The cardigan is designed so there's 2 buttons close to the top, and then the rest are spaced out pretty evenly. But I tried it on, and let me try it on right now. And even pre-block, it fits pretty good. Let's see, like the sleeve, that is. So let's see if we can look. Sorry, I'm wearing some casual shorts. I'm sitting at home. Okay, what do we think? And this is, again, pre-block. I really hope that I gain some length in the body. It's a little cropped. I'm not mad about it, but I want it to be a little bit longer. But the sleeve length is actually perfect. And actually, since I've been working on this, I got 2 new tattoos. So I'm really excited to wear this, and like with my new tattoos, it matches perfectly. The buttons look perfect. I'll button it even though it'll cover the mic. I'm pleased. It's just taking so long because I made a mistake and because I'm not a very fast knitter, and I haven't had like loads of time to work on it. I mean, every day after work I can work on it. It's just some days I'm too tired. I don't even want to like, I get my iPad out, as you can see here, and like cross off the rows as I'm going. I just don't even want to do that. I don't want to pick up the needles. So that's on me. But this is my update. It's middle of April. This better be done by end of April. Come on. I mean, I just want to wear it, and I just want to work on something else. Not because I don't like working on this, but just because I've been looking at this yellow for too long. I'm just done with the yellow. So we'll check in when the sleeve is complete, and maybe I'll be adding buttons, or maybe it'll be done. Oh, and in the meantime, actually, I've also gotten a microphone. So that's how long this has been. So, yeah. The day has come. Okay, I have to attach the buttons, but those are the only ends I need to weave in. I literally just took this off the needles, not blocked. I'm not mad about the fit of this pre-block. The sleeves could gain like an inch or 2, hopefully. I honestly prefer to wear things like kind of oversized, especially on the sleeves. The length, I think, is perfect. This isn't like a great outfit to try it on because I probably wouldn't wear it with like a tank top and lounge shorts. But let's see, I'm going to button it even though it'll go through the microphone. Okay, I am going to add the last buttons, probably 4 more to go. And then I'm going to wet block it tonight. And then I'm probably going to lay it outside. I don't know if I want to do that overnight or lay it inside tonight with a fan in front of it and then in the sun tomorrow. Sorry, I'm watching, was this Big Little Lies? I'm watching Big Little Lies. I just started it and I'm hooked. But yeah, Saturday night, 10:30, burning incense. The frogs are croaking. The window's open. It's a crisp day. And for reference, I started this January, and it is May 9th. It's May 9th, and it'll be fully finished tomorrow. I hope it'll be dry by tomorrow or the next day. So it took a little longer than projected, but I'm not mad because I've actually finished a few other projects while working on this, and obviously it took me a year to finish my first sweater. So from that, big jump, 5 months. I'm not mad. 5 months of like inconsistent work, I'm not mad. Like when I locked in and got this sleeve done, it was quick. Okay, and I'll give my final thoughts about the pattern and the yarn and everything when it's all said and done. But I just took it off the needles and had to update you guys.
What? It was a reflex. So you're saying things mutual.
I finished. Dance party if you finish the Naomi jacket on Sunday, May 10th. That's me. I actually just filmed all of my thoughts, but it was so rambly. It made no sense. And so I'm trying again. I literally just took this off the blocking mats. I had them blocking in our bedroom, a second bedroom overnight with a fan pointed towards it. And then this morning it was still not dry, which makes sense. But it was a gorgeous, gorgeous day, if you can't tell. So I moved it outside, which was very treacherous. But I blocked it out here and it is all dry now. It was a beautiful day. 80 degrees. I sat out by the pool today. One thing it is missing that I think I'd like to add, I'm still debating because sometimes I get a little bit weird about the feeling of tags, but I have these two adorable little tags that say like I made this by hand. But also my friend Maddie Warren, Crafty War Dog on YouTube, made some really cool tags herself. And I think I love that idea because I can pick the material the tag is made of. These are pretty much just like I don't know, it's just a little scratchy. I think it's just the way that the fabric is like woven. And maybe the sharp edges. I don't know. They're a little scratchy sometimes. So it might be nice to have maybe a homemade one that isn't scratchy or none at all. Who knows? But I do want it to be like, I made this. Maybe I could put one like on the side seam. Like, you know how some clothes have it there. But yeah, so it's missing a tag. I will put what yarn I used here. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I do know it blocked out perfectly. If you remember from my previous clip just a minute ago, I said I wanted the sleeves a little bit longer. And they are. They're perfect. I like to kind of like do this, get all cozy, But they also like, let me do this 1 second. Could even roll them up if I'm like, okay, get out of my way. But they're not really in the way, so. The length. Sorry, this angle is really weird. I'm working with like what I have. I don't have a great tripod, so you're on the chair across from me. Like I'm just like talking to my friend, but it's actually just me. I'm actually just looking at myself. Anyways, blocked out perfectly. The buttons, so this actually calls for 7 buttons, and I only had 6. That's completely on me. This button at the top here is sort of optional, and I went for it because I thought I had the right amount of buttons, and so I have a little flap here at the bottom, but I'm not mad about it. I don't think it looks like it's not meant to be there, if that makes sense. So I may move this button to here because I kind of sewed up this buttonhole, but I could definitely like unsew it, if that makes sense. That was one thing. Pattern was great. I didn't have any moments of like major confusion while working on the pattern. Just took a while because it is a cardigan. I mean, the sleeves, I was stuck on Sleeve Island for a while. I loved working with the cables though. I think they turned out just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So I am so happy. And hand feel, yarn. I talked about the yarn blocking, but I do want to talk about the feel of it because I mentioned it's a bit acrylic and it also is wool. It's a little scratchy. A little scratchy. It's also pretty hot out here right now. It has to be at least 70 something. And I'm a little warm, which is great, which is good. I'm excited to wear this to work tomorrow where it's chilly, but it is a little scratchy. So I'm gonna give this a hand feel score of like 6.5 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not like the worst thing I've ever felt. Like, I don't know, 0 or 1 would be like sandpaper. 10 maybe would be like cashmere silk. I don't know. This is a 6.5. It's not my favorite yarn. I liked working with it. And I do like the color. I used to be obsessed with this mustard yellow when it was very in. Remember that? But yeah, so overall thoughts on the project as a whole. I mean, I love it. I think this is awesome. A new staple is my first cardigan I've ever knit, followed by I did my first sweater in January, finished it, and now I have my first cardigan. So what's next? First tank top. That's what's next. I already know what's next. And a baby blanket for a coworker. Because this is like the first baby in my life. Anyways, maybe will or maybe won't vlog that. This was supposed to be the first video on my YouTube channel, and it is not because it took me so much longer than I thought to finish this. Blessing in disguise. Now I have the best wool cardigan for May. For summer, right? Thank you guys for watching this video and for following me along on my journey of knitting my Naomi jacket. If you like this and want to see more, please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below if you're working on anything, trying a new pattern, a new hobby, a new project. If you've been working on something for years, trust me, that's me. That's me 99% of the time. You just caught me on a good day. But yeah, I'm so happy to have shared this with you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.